never sanitate the tracks that I contaminate. I rap well, busting on blanks, leaving crack shells. Traps fell, catch a wreck on impact, so max L. Enough evidence supports the theory that you're hesitant to enter my sight that offsets resonance off the glass and red beams emit, ripping through your head clean and striking with the violent demeanor. My encephalon, a Teflon forms a hexagon to paste to link data to the tracks we get wreck upon.
I set it off with an infinite, intricate pattern of rhyme, and it's hard to distinguish it. Injured kids hang them up by their fingertips for bragging and boasting like they're the ones bringing shit. Vibes be eternal, the mind shift creates the visual verbals placed forth on line paper. Degrade ya, plus that name that they gave ya. Cause out in our realm you ain't found, there's no savior. Words orbiting in my mind combined to form sentence structure dismiss, prick your whole shit like acupuncture. Bust this and best believe you be senseless with relentless mental tortures that seem endless.
Infinite, persist, endless, with a God complex emphasis. Infinite, persist, endless, set foot in the outer limits. Infinite, persist, endless, with an East Coast vibe emphasis. Infinite, persist, endless, set foot in the outer limits. Life is vanished, but they can always stand the outlandish styles I manage, putting words together like a Ouija board, damaging your spinal cord, bandaging your prism. Verbal terrorism reflects the advantage given.
That's awful.
God awful, my monologues hustle. I drop novels upon request of a sonnet. 14 lines of demonic. I flaunted the apostle, gagging kids with a stolen gauntlet. The outer limits, the complex be the occupants. Lay you out like blueprints, peep the fucking documents. I speak under oath, Seamus beholds both. Infinite knowledge equipped with eternal mental growth. If you and I switch brains for 1 minute, we peep the exhibit and seek shelter in the clinic.
We take it to the outer limits with our shit, kid. That type of persistence that defines our existence. For all those who debated reincarnation, each time around I create in a rhyme formation. We link time like tarot cards. You could trace my lifeline back to pharaohs and gods, but this time up, I'm just here to drop lines on raw MC, pure cut and undefined. The rhyme in the mind tends to shine like armor. Also, once you hear the drama fall, you know it'll be the karma, y'all. Experience will determine the outcome of the endless pursuit of the fame in the cloud, son. So when I'm done, you know I'll be the one, cause the shit that I rip will exist infinite.
Infinite, persist, endless, with a God complex emphasis. Infinite, persist, endless, with an East Coast vibe emphasis. Infinite, persist, endless, with a God complex emphasis. Infinite, persist, endless, set foot in the outer limits. Emphatics, shaman head, shame is the god awful is beyond your competence. A paradox, a civilized man speaking barbaric thoughts. Grabs have a talk and say I'm wreaking havoc. Ops turning melons to gelatin, disintegrating skeletons. The elements of eloquence eliminates developments. The SEAMUS stands for nothing less than structured emphatics. Attacking mics under stress. Structured emphatics. Structured emphatics. To murder shades unheard of, say I disassemble vertebrae, curdle blood, tear up flesh, esoteric lyrics, best tracks that mutate into wax after mastery. The strategy incorporated forces, hate and battery. I'm manifesting lyrics that kick your chest and digesting my food for thought, defects intestines. Tactics I employ, destroy and intimidate. Consider fake b-boys toys to obliterate. The fifth dimension felon navigates like Magellan, taking you to hell and back, though you never left your melon.
I wanna get on so bad that I can taste it. My girl puts my mind in line when I talk that spaceship. Erase kids, whether up on stage or in basements, cause egos be bugging and keep puffing that lace shit. You wanna talk about fun, son? I used to own some gold ones, but kids bit my shit, so I sold them. Kindred spirits rise from the darkness inside. I try to start this, but kids talk the shit, then they slide. Crabs out here on power trips got me stressed out, so when you keep the shout outs, don't wonder why you left out.
Structured emphatics. Structured emphatics. Structured emphatics. Structured emphatics.
We drop shit like chemical warfare. No forts here, but out on tours with a horse gear. Yeah, I be the karma, the kid who wants to harm it, cause there ain't no armor inside a goose down bombers. Disassembling doors for the hell of it, while squares be turning up their nose like they smelling shit. Relevant fact, black kids can't say nothing to myself. Shame Mr. G Swift on the cut.
We inject dialect that swells your veins and leaves your melon slain. Hooking heads to Bunsen burners, gagging them with cellophane. Structured emphatics, causing static, forming lines like coke addicts. Styles be divine like theocratics.
Remain stable.
Your database gets mangled when I step to the sheet and project. It gets tangled in the internet. Threat to take notice. Refocus my mind. Escalate like Otis. Know how to focus it on the focus. Thought patterns, you will be flattened by offbeat wavelengths of great strength. My syntax makes sense. Hence, hearing me committing tyranny on your squash is overthrowing your standard thought process. Be cautious. Structured emphatics. Dynamics and statics. Structured emphatics. Dynamics and statics. Structured emphatics. Dynamics and statics. Yeah, G Swift, cut it up, you know what I'm saying? We out, complex, structured emphatics. God's head went against the odds and got caught up in the cobweb with their limbs attached to web fluid like bondage. Intruders turn hostage when they're given no oxygen. Etched in stone, lyrics to laminate. You could never sanitate the tracks that I contaminate. I rap well, busting on blanks, leaving crack shells. Crabs fell, catching wreck on Ampex or Max L. Enough evidence supports the theory that you're hesitant to enter my sight that offsets resonance. Off the blasting red beams emit, ripping through your head clean and striking with a violent demeanor. My encephalon, a Teflon forms a hexagon to paste the link data to the tracks we get wreck upon.
I set it off with an infinite, intricate pattern of rhyme, and it's hard to distinguish it. Injure kids, hang them up at their fingertips, bragging and boasting like they the ones bringing shit. Vibes be eternal, the mind shift creates the visual verbals placed forth on line paper by the grade ya. Plus that name that they gave ya, cause out and around you ain't found there's no savior. Creation of a bond between the dome and what's beyond, causes mental, physical principles to respond. Was it orbit in my mind, combined to form certain structure, dismiss from pricky old shit like acupuncture. Bust this and best believe you be senses with relentless mental tortures that cement this.
like a Ouija board, damaging your spinal cord, bandaging your prisms, cataclysms, aneurysms, quelling your metabolism.
That's awful.
God awful, my monologues hostile. I draw up novels upon request of a sonnet. 14 lines of demonic. I flaunt it, the apostle, gagging kids with a stolen gauntlet. The outer limits, the complex be the occupants. Lay you out like blueprints, peep the fucking documents. I speak under oath. Seamus beholds both. Infinite knowledge, equipped through the eternal mental growth. If you and I switch brains for 1 minute, you peep the exhibit and seek shelter in the clinic.
We take it to the outer limits with our shit, kid. That type of persistence that defines our existence. For all those who debate a reincarnation, each time around I create in a rhyme formation. We link time like tarot cards. You can trace my lifeline back to 1,000 guards, but this time up, I'm just here to drop lines. A raw MC, pure cut and undefined. The rhyme in the mind tends to shine like armor ore. So once you hear the drama fall, you know it'll be the karma, y'all. Experience shall determine the outcome of the endless pursuit of the fame and the clout, son. So when I'm done, you know I'll be the one, cause the shit that I writ will exist infinite.
I am though anyway, you know, the king of what? King of style. Shoot, I got styles already that's more complex that nobody know about. I mean, super duty tough work, huh? See, this is just like what I would call it. But if I really get into it and start camouflaging it, I don't think you even be able to read it.
My mind activates to eradicate a rapper's fate. Run at a rate you cannot calculate. Shade captivates mental states when vocals penetrate and multiply. Result of skulls get pulverized. I hang kids with my slang language. Peep the mainframe twist. Your mind's confined to anguish. It's shameless. You could never mimic me or duplicate the imagery. Not prone to clones of facsimiles.
What's your mentality? You wonder how it's me. Play the bitch and swim my shit like calories to challenge me. Come on, son, that's just a fallacy. Analogy of how you're trapped in captivity. It don't matter if you don't know all my lyrics, cause you spell out every word with your hands when you hear a kid snapping their necks. When they nod, that ain't nonsense. It's the raw shit content, just out by the complex.
What's my style? Get wild. 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 What's my style? Get wild.
Scared of thoughts, add the props to my data stock. My shit is off the charts. You know my status ops intense, strapped with pestilence. When I sense the opposition, my precision wrecks tracks like a train collision. I'm wrecking prisms on the deck mechanism. Whoop that ass like sadomasochism. Got complex, reinterpret short circuits the way herbs get murdered. Mental be asserted to decipher how the shit is worded. Complex, not biblical. Data is digital. Lyrics be critical. And kid, this shit is pitiful. Craft through static and simplify like mathematics. When I fly off the handle like some acrobatics, abducting like alien life forms. My style's like icons. A human's getting strangled by psycho pythons. Opponents get ostracized. Imposters lost their lives, questioning what I philosophize. Your vital data translates to idle chatter. When she missed the god awful, has your composition shatter.
What's my style? Get wild. What's my style? Get wild.
with skills demanded, rocking crowds one-handed. The karma be the last one in the chamber. Y'all in danger whenever in my mic. Anger to my circular crew, I ain't no stranger. I stand alone cause I'm the cipher remainder. I like to pick up on an opponent's brain, spread that shit out and leave it flat like a plane. Your lame game tactics gets fucked, that's backwards. When a concept's true to rip apart your whole package. You're whacked, kid. I leave you stuffed in my mattress. Sleep on your style, see if you survive the nap test. So count your blessings that y'all peeped it. Cause kids keep my lyrics to themselves like a secret.
What's my style? Get wild. 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 People know they whack.
Speaking truisms, kid, no question. Tell me what's happening.
What's going on?
Tell me what's
What's
happening.
going on and on and on?
Speak truisms, kid, word is born.
What's going on? I rip through a messerman, hitting up kids like mescaline. Try to defame Trev, remain forever my specimen. We bringing drama to the best of them, cause the complex gets down like manic depression. Then I throw on my uniform, worn out jeans, some Nike, a low shirt, and I'm true to form. Whether you get torn, that's your decision. While my mom forever wonders what we gonna do with them truisms.
Is what I transmit through your arteries. A sharp MC, flooring kids like carpentry. Seamus stomps out crabs, his rhyme is falling. Redefining spinal columns with a mind designed for calling out these fake skaters with quote-unquote old school flave that you can save. Take your wares back to the rave. Along with these kids acting ill before they flow, son. Holding your head and breathing heavy ain't fooling no one. Come on, kid, your verses are worthless. Hip-hop is a circus, it ain't my purpose to invert this but convey wisdom through exquisite lyricism, not phony. My testimony speaks only truisms. Tell me what's happening.
What's going on?
Tell me what's happening.
What's going on and on and on?
Speak truisms, kid, word is born.
What's going on?
I can't stand these crab kids claiming they ad-lib, talking shit in line to come up rockin' written rhymes, that's fine. But don't bluff and say it's off the cuff, cause off the rough your opponent get bumped off for snuff. That multisyllabic vocabulary havoc shit is dead. The second is said to be off the head. And all these bitch DJs up on the air mispronouncing shit and getting on out of nowhere. Speaking ignorance, practicing broken English sense. They wanna sound down, they get torn like ligaments.
We set the standards of what's to be demanded in the art form that started back when we was all on campus. So now I rip for straight B-boy fanatics, the fly kids, rocking nothing but designer fabrics. True indeed, sure enough, I rep proceed from the old school walk down the slims and pepper seed. My creed be my beliefs, my vision and my wisdom. The knowledge I'm spitting, written up is my truisms.
Tell me what's happening.
What's going on?
Tell me what's happening.
What's going on and on and on?
To speak truisms, kid, word is born.
What's going on?
Tell me what's happening.
What's going on?
Tell me what's
What's
happening.
going on and on and on?
The complex comes true, word is born.
What's going on?
Word up, God complex for 9.
kids like carpentry. Seamus stomps out crabs, his rhyme is falling, redefining spinal columns with a mind designed for calling out these fake skaters with quote-unquote old-school flav that you can save. Take your wares back to the rave, along with these kids acting ill before they float, son. Holding your head and breathing heavy ain't fooling no one. Come on, kid, your verses are worthless. Hip-hop is a circus, it ain't my purpose to invert this but convey wisdom through exquisite lyricism, not phony. My testimony speaks only truisms. Tell me what's happening.
What's going on?
Tell me what's happening.
What's going on and on and on?
Speak truisms, kid, word is born.
What's going on?
I can't stand these crab kids claiming they ad-lib, talking shit in line to come up rockin' written rhymes, that's fine. But don't bluff and say it's off the cuff, cause off the rough you're prone to get bumped off for stuff. That multisyllabic vocabulary havoc shit is dead the second it's said to be off the head. And all these bitch DJs up on the air mispronouncing shit and getting on out of nowhere, speaking ignorance, practicing broken English as they wanna sound down. They get torn like ligaments.
We set the standards of what's to be demanded in the art form that started back when we was all on campus. So now I rip for straight B-boy fanatics, the fly kids, rocking nothing but designer fabrics. True indeed, sure enough, I rest proceed from the old school walk down the slims and pepper seed. My creed be my beliefs, my vision and my wisdom. The knowledge I'm spitting, written up is my truisms.
Tell me what's happening.
What's going on?
Tell me what's
What's
happening.
going on and on and on?
I speak truisms, kid, word is born.
What's going on?
Tell me what's happening.
What's going on?
Tell me what's
What's
happening.
going on and on and on?
The complex comes true, word is
What's
born.
going on?
Word up, God complex for 9. Diction, cause static like friction. Description, a persona supersedes the garments that acronyms harness. I got you falling prey to the maximum carnage, leaving your whack image tarnished. I promise to hang kids like ornaments, scorning those in tournaments. Take it as a warning, it's unfortunate you're unable to track the coordinates. Like an asteroid, the deadly venom got you paranoid of the arachnoid. I'll snap your trapezoid, leaving crabs destroyed. Biters, my joints are tight like rheumatoid arthritis. My crew's breaking frames with excruciating pain. If you think you're seeing me, then you're hallucinating, lame.
Sudden glance, take your life by chance up in a sniper stance. Cash advance kills the circumstantial evidence. Elegant, how Trev bent the thoughts of MCs who ain't quite prevalent. Heaven sent from above, I peer down on clowns. Send fun, son, if you want 'em all, run out your towns. I get a rush when I see kids' heads bust. Thrust ice lyrics to their brains like slush. Trust in God or whomever you can get. Complex get specs like desert storm vets. Unmarked bills, infrared scopes that tell how my skills kill off MCs for the thrill. But still, when I'm
Cracking minds attack the rap track. Crabs get whacked from behind. Hearts palpitate at accelerated rates. When I calculate intake scouts or fakes, I evaluate they're faulty. In the god awful's more disorderly. It just dawned on me my style's crooked like deformities. I'm choking raps with ropes, leaving kids broke with slit throats. Quote me, I'm schooling them like cliff notes. Rip folks out their cherished whip and tell them they will perish quick from the terror stick of the heretic.
First level, emergency ward, go get a counselor, priest, paramedic, a nurse, and what else you got? Was he shot? Nah, it's just convulsions down by the hands of karma. Who went for Delphin? Picked up the mic and commenced to lay brain blows. This kid, he thought he could hang with the same flow, so I left his ass in traction. Broken backs and shit suffered for his actions. Kid, call his parents, their son's a nervous wreck. Get the feds on the phone, that's the mark of the complex. Closed eyes, we can't see what he runs from. Alert whack them seas, cause we just lost another one. Seek and destroy, that's a ploy for eliminating decoys, perpetrating his b-boys. Design like architecture, betcha. Catch a hex, compliment to the complex. Rex, sets, who up next? Bet they get their head flown with shit that's overflown and overgrown like headstones. Dead moans, lift the track up when I wanna act up. Just bust off my style and all those whack kids back up.
Throw you hostile, hostile. Let me throw you hostile, hostile. Let me throw you hostile, hostile. Let me throw you hostile, hostile.
My shark value folds 30,000 volts a scalp you. I terminate flows like valves do. It's the prototype, above and beyond like an overbite. I speak my piece and you leech like a parasite. Cause Christ himself stalks the earth in a search for rebirth through my moleculars. Rockefeller fell for the skeletal replicas. I expected the cross perception to see beyond his retinas. Trapped as me, but I'd be free. Hadn't he slipped a biodegradable probe to my nerve fiber and brain cavity. And now I'm on the run like Logan at Carousel. Experience and terror to which my rap style's parallel. Explore the cortex, journey down the twisted thoughts of the vortex. God complex, snap four necks. Crabs fell just like a saucer in Roswell. I drag them to my lab and bags their body swells while suspended in plasma. I close lungs like asthma, mainframe massacre, disaster to the cardiovascular. I stay on top of shit like a spatula and still rock low and rip an Acura.
Let me
bust my style.
Let me throw you hostile, hostile. Let me throw you hostile, hostile. Let me throw you hostile, hostile. Whack MCs. You whack MCs. Whack
Forever busting styles and catching wrecks until I'm the one hooking up kids with connections. Bedrooms just be banging mixed with them hi-hats. Compressed, laid under vocals of these fly cats. My raps make insomniacs out of sleepers. Tough lyric seekers rocking air-sold sneakers. People get in action with a backspin. Swift cuts it deep like a crypt out in Egypt. Or some other shit that keeps my ass smiling. Beat my cut, my wares, my skills, and bust my style, son.
Let me show you my style, 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 only trying to show you what your records keep on singing. Only trying to show you what your records keep on singing. Only trying to show you what your records keep on singing. Only trying to show you what your records keep on singing.
You know who I am, though, anyway. You know the king of what? King of style.
Remix. Check it out. We're in the house with Mass Soul, represent Mass Skills Organization to the fullest. With the God Complex. Bust My Style Remix. So check 'em out.
My mind activates to eradicate a rapper's fate. Gun at a rate you cannot calculate. Shade captivates mental states when vocals penetrate and multiply. Result of souls get pulverized. I hang kids with my slang language. Peep the mainframe twitch. Your mind can find the anguish. You're shameless. You could never mimic me or duplicate the imagery. Not prone to clones of facsimiles.
What's your mentality? I wonder how you think you see us when we bust. Sweat our shit like calories. You can't challenge me. It's all a fallacy. My times be perverting your reality. You can't retort once the foes contort. It just ain't for show. Head to toe in the low sport. I fuck up kids like a pedophile. All those who sweat a style, bust mine, mine, mine.
I urinate, don't craft to perpetrate, but herbs that regurgitate the words I make circulate. Shameless exterminates like pestilence. When I sense the opposition, my precision wrecks tracks like a train collision. I'm wrecking prisms on cassette mechanisms with that acid, sadomasochism. God complex, reinterpret short circuits the way herbs get murdered. Mental reasserted to decipher how the shit is worded. Complex, not biblical. Data be digital, lyrics be critical, and care your shit is pitiful. Crowds are static, get simplified like mathematics. When I fly off the handle like some acrobatics, abducting like alien life forms. My style's like icons, the humans getting strangled by psycho pythons. Opponents get ostracized, imposters lost their lives, questioning what I philosophize. Your vital data translates to idle chatter. Shameless the god awful feeds off the vinyl platter. Swift, God complex.
Bust my style in my repertoire. Constellations fall when I record start, son. My methods are manifested when it's sight from beyond. Response to the tongue of karma. Word is born and beyond like this. When I flip like devil sticks. Kids be transfixed, cut at their wrists like a crucifix. None can contest this, so we just bless this. God complex, about to blow like appendix. We send this 12-inch wax out to the whack, so they can nod heads and snap next to a fat track. That's the haps. God, you can't stop them. Catch tracks be covered in shit like off the bottoms. We got them and don't care who they representing. Denying their presence. Back to the essence. We bust styles and none could ever stress us. Back to the essence. Step and try and test us.
You whack MCs.
should not ignore what I and several of his colleagues observed to be an indulgence of the God complex. God complex. That's not a typo, is it? It says God complex. What's a God complex?
The question is, do I have a God complex?
Do you have a God complex?
If you have the vaguest clue as to how talented someone has to be, you ask me if I have a God complex? Let me tell you something. I am God.
Even without weapons, these warriors were deadly, employing bone-crunching maneuvers like the floating jaw, the owl's grab, the flying fish.
Virtuoso holding the saddle lance, assume the battle stance. Platoon advance, our human camps through boom and amps, consumed an army ants. Branching off the crab tree, let a crab and see try and stab me. I'll deflect his blade rapidly, empty his chest cavity, reverse gravity, and watch the fly die tragically. Magically, this maestro conducts and slices flow ducks grammatically. Gallop through your cavalry, cannibalistic savagery. I'll swallow your digestive tract emphatically. Watch as I digest it automatically, cause my anatomy contain corrosive, explosive acid like batteries. Wanna battle me? I'll make you half the man you used to be. Strike your waist forcefully, cutting you into half of me. Torture thee orally with my sorcery. I've got no qualms morally with letting bombs disfigure you horribly when war's the issue. I leave you cloaked in scar tissue. I puff on Mars crystals, will bust in star missiles, crushing raw bristle, piercing marrow with steel arrows when I freestyle. Cast power bodies and wheelbarrows, vision fields narrow. All double barrels in apparel with trendy hems, but shit I pens classic like Christmas carols. The Torero, I'll rap you like pharaohs with my bolero. Catch you stealing like Perry Farrell, I'll lynch that ass like Merrill.
Rappers, I divide them like phylum, or riding bars like a gymnast. Free-headed, four-legged like Cerberus, omit the litmus. Seamus is murderous, the journalist, bringing planetary revolution like Copernicus. My services, put epidermises in furnaces. Merciless attack formats with snapbacks when I rap.
Let me tell you, homeboy.
I'm hoarding organs well reported to the Board of Health. I got dwarves and elves supporting your frame like corner shells. There's more to tell, like when our thoughts collide. Your thought will hide, cause that thought you thought was occupied previously by Seamus the God-awful's quasi-motivation frequency. Neurologically, traveling like a synapse to have chaps. Rocking hockey helmets with chin straps. When Shay raps, lyric analysts, they hit the playback. Cause I slay cats and locate zeros like an A-dad.
So let the shallow MC wonder where the Parkers land at, while I'm telling Indians to take their land back. Yo, plan that. Who they tar? I'll be Rex like Rawhead, leaving more dead with my warhead. If you seen blood, well, here's more red. Loading battle quotes in my catapults. Let's see if these fly money having niggas data floats when I splatter moats. If you think you got fatter troops, I got battle groups swooping down by parachutes. Send your DJ back to find fatter loops. Oops, those ain't the right ones. It's like, son, you might run, but your whole squad to get quite done. Whether it's nighttime or under bright sun, the fight run for 2 years is 24 months, 104 weeks and 65 blunts daily. You can fuck with Mr. Lift, oh really? Your label's paralyzed, your cameraman can see barely, and he fear me. He see me lose my calm. Do them niggas mega harm, mega bomb, I'm Megatron. Run my troops to Megatron. You what you want broke your leg arm. I'm mega arm with mega rhymes. Short circuit your brain through Sega lines.
Thanks for the support, fellas. Yes, the name is Mr. Lip. In the place to be, chillin' with Papa D. About to drop a FRE double. Raise the rubble, crush your boulder. That's some styles that was older, but now I come to unfold the new mind state of the God that evolved from the days of primate. Come out of the cave, walk onto the plantation, now I'm a slave. Bomb ya, harm ya, enclave, seen in France, in a stance, similar to man, son. Get your grandson and your family tree for lifted leave. I'm dropping the free to slice your back when I'm on the attack. Niggas will need a map. Try to counterattack, get the coordinates XYZ, but your attack was untimely. You can't find me. I'm chilling in the crib, eating some eggs and toast like on the back cover. What did you discover? The brother that dropped data blend. That'll end your trend. Get some medical assistance, some stitches and shit. Gauze, niggas hear my razor sharp applause. Claws like Santa coming out of the stars with dust. In fucking Arabia, you must slice your back with the torture rack. I'm exact, yo, you might find me chillin' with insight in the night on some midnight marauder shit. Slaughter MCs that ain't equipped with enough wit to educate the masses. Niggas need to drop out of the classes and watch how life changes as it passes, and make some observations and try to bond nations. Yo, I'm about to step off to the right and let my man Shay ignite the mic.
Ignite the mic, I grab the mic, burn you like Fahrenheit. Esoteric leeches off you like a parasite or a vulture. I insult ya, burn you like sulfur or acid. My rap style is placid or nasty, put you in a claw like Baron Von Raschke. I trash thee, throw you in a trash heap in the back of a black Jeep. Then I roll down the back street in the Lex wing. I got cops inspecting my dashboard as you camcord. I house shit like a landlord, rocking over substitution. It's not a private party, more like a public execution. MCs need no retribution like Jurassic. My shit is classic. MCs, they get their ass kicked. I'm fantastic, authentic, mystic, twisted. The spliff when I take it from Mr. Lift and pass it to Virch. Cause I don't hit shit, but not religious from the church. Yo, I come from a perch, I'm the esoterodactyl, breaking MCs down and blasting them with fucking shrapnel. I pass the mic to Miguel, black my heart. Now rip that shit like a master art, blast it apart.
Blast it apart, fuck around, hit the dart through your chest. MCs get addressed, split in the middle like breasts when they get caressed. Nevertheless, sever your flesh, you can't mess. Attest my progress means I'm the best when I dissect, slice necks at the ice pick. Get the nice shit, I dice shit, cook it up like rice with the hot flow. MCs get shot, so I rock yo ass to sleep. Get the cradle or get the ladle to spoon your innards. MCs, I come through, you get splintered. The tube of innard float down the moat. I coat your ass in some sickening mucus. George Lucas, the nudist, I do this right in the middle of the street. Riddle the beat, I'm sick and put spittle on your feet. MCs are like kibbles and bits I eat. The smoothest cat, pack the Ruger Mac Millie might kill MCs that are silly type. I'm illy like having a disease when I get my thesis and put creases in my ass and I breach this mainframe. Your same lame ass can't fuck around. Your game and name is old, I'll save your soul. Give it to fucking Lucifer thermonuclear doing your shooting ya, not with the gun. Rocking your son, you can't fuck around and pop in your lung. Too much air, you clutch hair like a bitch. I strike your shit, you might get hit. You can't fuck around, I'ma incite your shit. Like your shit, like phosphorus, the officer, the boss of the motherfucking mic. I'm tucking it and striking it with the windpipe device in it. MCs, I'm slicing shit, housing it, taking them, breaking them, and I'm raping them. Off to the fucking back, I'm flowing like a lake when I'm in them, killing them, spinning them. Got the women grinning when I'm killing MCs and I'm taking the abdomen. Grab the pen, you write, I fucking freestyle. You still see now, please child, my disease style. Kill you every time, any rhymes. Sever spines with clever lines. You can't fuck with Birch, esoteric, live or Jedi mind.
Yeah, in the place of my man Papa D, Karma the Snake Charmer, Truth Elemental. That was Mr. Lift, Virtuoso, and myself, the esoterodactyl. Facts 1 on the cut. You know what's up. Word up.
And the war ended with a demonstration of human science. For the first time, the atmosphere had a new component, Strontium 90.
Ballistic munitions check. Liquid Teflon, U-35 cases, projectiles to catch wreck. Biochip Cortex, mapping nodes 1 through 6. Carpal, metacarpal, anti-brachial shots from fingertips. Foot to skulls engulfed in multi-purpose. Life support membrane, now cloaking epidermis. My chromaloid endo shields at my waist. Mandibular assembly and stomatic interface. The protocol, droid, attacks your cardioid with Strontium 90 and leaves your heart destroyed. Humanoids are falling to my radioactive isotype. My crosshairs are built in my eyesight. I zoom in on humans to take for adoption. Back to my planet and proceed with fucking caution. I'm rocking, wrecking rhyme paradigms. Switch from default to macro 9.
The seek and destroyer, freaks mindsets like a voyeur. Won't know if I'm in back of you or standing right before you. I store you on a disc, contains 1,000 labyrinths. It's tragic if it's the wrong path that you pick. I manipulate life forms that are carbon based. Strontium 90 interlaced throughout the breaks. You can't seize or stop these MCs. We possess mechanical elemental properties.
Strontium 90.
The deadliest force in the universe.
Strontium 90.
There's no one here but robots.
Android, cyborg, veins made of mic cords. I fly towards whack MCs and cause tragedies. My Strontium 90 solution has intruded. Everything you've computed has been diluted and rerouted. I'm well reputed. Intergalactic stellar droid TX309. Robotic cybernetics microchemically embedded. Synthetic J-thought plates operate off analog. To damn a guard and throw my voice like scanner fraud. I'm biomorphing, dwarfing opposing robots. Oscillating forceps, toss you in a vortex.
My cortex emits toxins when I'm rocking. It locks in onto your mental compartment. Like a tractor beam, rip you open back the spleen. Liquefy both of those and any organs in between. See what I mean? But you don't get the capacity. Blow out your oculars, but my man threw them back to me. Put them in a jar, then labeled who you are. Number 11, 118, 13, 1 so far. There's no escaping. Rotation of my station forms illustration. Flows in like dehydration. Karma, the human dark matrix starts as latex. Complex, I commence to snap next. The gates of hell flex to catch foes who fell froze. Liquid nitrogen dripping out my elbows. Thoughts of past lives make me nostalgic. You like styles, kid? I bust my shit's metallic.
Strontium 90.
The deadliest force in the universe.
Strontium 90.
There's no one here but robots.
Strontium 90.
The deadliest force in the universe.
Strontium 90.
There's no one here but robots.
My dialogue to strike your squad quicker than a lightning rod. Lyrical assault droid, bug bike and ice support. I break your trachea upon giving clearance. Larynx, even nasopharynx is depleted. I've instantly deleted your endurance. Aquatic robotic seeds crabs like undercurrents. I conduct wreck mode, explode through electrodes. Take it to your globe, Cortex Nematode. I probe your frontal lobe and find absence. It's past tense, restricted, cause it's been afflicted by my Strontium 90 chemical sentinel eating at your skeletal. My style's like a revolving hologram of diagrams and documents, robot blueprints and even occupants, alien flashbacks and stash wax, conceived in 3065 and brought
I
back.
take raps to your head like an Iranian and start fucking with cats like veterinarians. Karma, be up in the house like domestics. I wreck shit, then shit on shit. That's your best shit. Mike's made of plastic, lightweight, liquid metal flow. Cranium check, vocals thrust, our systems go. There was this one kid representing some kids.
Yo, Trev, tell him who can see us.
Come on, none kids could see me with my grandizer skills. Orion Quest sending sharper sickles to your grills. With no grievance, complex deviance. Got y'all seeing the light like near-death experience. I'm tearing this and wetting guards like Poseidon. Sun, you's getting split in half on my horizon. Crazy rhyming, perfect timing. Got us heads mad and explain like he's the island. Cerebral vortex, it takes only 4 steps. Ungentle to disassemble your whole physical, and I'm starting with your mental.
Disguising his microbiotic implant.
I traumatize a lot of guys known to die caught in my split personalities, making this a double homicide. Apologize, or I'll electrolyze your DNA fiber. I'm lava, I'll crystallize your saliva, unravel your abdomen, thoughts traveling like an alpha ray. You can't baffle Shay, I scout my prey like an Indian, spitting cryptosporidium laced with lithium. You wanna talk big words? I'll cut yours to a prefix. Your crew is living in my shadow like an eclipse. The helix, I'm all mental like quadriplegics. I circle like a pterodactyl, geometric fractals. Rap skills attack you like jackals. Rip at your clavicle, syntax error type grammatical. I replace my face with your mind and health. So when you try to fight me, you'll be blinded by yourself. Caustic, cadence, cancer causing agents. Shit, Mr. God awful, causing grotesque mutations.
My complex scripts turns heads dyslexic. Alters genetics like birth defect kids.
Quits.
I leave a trail on tracks with no rails. I come around catching more pounds in a scale. You failed, your secrets within reach, kid. Is our shit breaches physicals like leeches.
You're speechless.
And tell me, can you dig it, y'all? Them God kids can't sport more low than Bridget Hall. Call upon his sight and calm and shit be tightened. Ignorant kids walk away feeling enlightened. Transmit facts while cats be faking jacks. Kid, feel me? That shit's fucking dead like necrophiliacs.
Yeah, God complex. Seamus the God awful and karma. No question, replicating genotypes. The Cortex Nematode, severing frontal lobes. No question. 7L record shit.
Word. It's like that. Putting a bug in your ear, literally.
Haha. Getting evil. Protocol droids.
Very funny. But proving beyond question the supremacy of mind over matter.
And now, much as I regret it, you have become an obstacle in my path. An inconsequential conglomeration of matter to be destroyed by the power of my mind.
I read comics and books, yeah, Marvel. I read comics and books, yeah, Marvel. I read comics and books, yeah, Marvel. I read comics and books, yeah.
Seamus is one of Marvel ass, sharp, not dull. I'm peeling caps of Americans and leaving them with red skulls. Hand in faces, metal plates like Dr. Doom. Embodying the track like Spidey's black costume. A man at arms, same as Art of Octavian. Beware the green goblin that's boggling your cranium. Torching humans is easy. Believe me, when it comes to 6 senses, Daredevil can't see me. Project thoughts like Psylocke, uncanny, making noise like the Banshee, and DC like Vigilante. I'm clobbering things like Ben Grimm, with a dome like Mysterio, a zap like Electro. Villains be petro with their bodies in the sand, man. Prone to the vulture, you need a guardian. My wizardry's leaving brothers grim, cause I'm colossal, similar to Rasputin. Never trying this, the Tony Stark like scientist. My power man strikes like Iron Man's iron fist. I insist, you face the kingpin like Wilson Fisk. Practice, I'm known to wreck worlds like Galactus. Got pulled like Magnus, you couldn't hack this. Battling crooks with grappling hooks, I track this beat like Craven. My origin contains astonishing tales plus the legend of my name. Maximum carnage for my venom is killer. I illustrate my fucking point like Frank Miller. Seamus Ryan's the name, son. I'm trying to make papes like J. Jonah Jameson.
I stalk men like Watchmen or Garson like Robin and get mad specs like Charles X was just talking. Fuck the Scarlet Witch till her vision got blurry while kids cheer themselves from my rhymes like Nick Fury. Hurry, be out in a flash, nothing to stay for once. I start wetting It's like Prince, name more, way more senses than that one Weapon X. Compared to me, Logan ain't nothing but fucking second best. Cyclops sight, kids break north like Alpha Flight. My mind's tight, plus changes like werewolf by night. Complex factors, X-ray vision can't find them. Comments are karma up in Arkham Asylum. Why son start this like Gambit postcards, kid? My style's mad wild like New Mutants' first artist. Punishing pawns was equipped like Frank Castle. You couldn't buy me out with all of Bruce Wayne's cash flow. Kids beg the Justice League to bust this, please. I shit's on point like adamantium up the sleeve. Changing up on kids just like the Hulk skin tone. You know when I'm out, cause you'll smell the fucking brimstone. Bam,
I read comics and books, yeah, Marvel. 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 Yeah, Marvel.
Correct. By combining an ultrasonic intensifier with my multi-directional macrosonic disintegrator, I magnify the sound waves of the bells into an incredible destructive force.
I flow like the circulatory. Kids don't know my story. They just know they can't afford me. I'm not trying to brag, but I'm mad nice kid. It's something this smooth. How you think you gonna price it? Me and Shady like the only ones, the holy ones. Come on, son, we'll blow your ass like linoleum. Then get you open like heart surgery. Turning Massachusetts to a state of emergency. That's how it goes when the dome overflows and your crew catches more cats than TV shows. They claim they still wanna step, but it's doubtful. I think I overfocus. I just said I'm off.
I'm banging on 16 bars like your cellmate. I picked the lock on Hell's Gate and set the devil's melon straight. Styles are the touch, far beyond nuts. I pee on ducks and get bucked like Eon Flux. So when I verbally abuse kids like a nursery, they family reimburse me for putting their worthless son out of his misery. Face the epitome of malicious wounded. Kid, your mental was distorted cause you were short of the nutrients. No use comparing with cause my vocabulary spits curious styles like Larry Fish, various artists turn heartless and play dead cause I'm known to take heads and break legs on the reg, causing terror in every okay Samaritan. I'm acting up, smacking rappers up like heroin, hastily hacking herbs up with a hatchet. Concentrate, cause I haven't met my match yet.
And you? Alright, let's say we pretended. If your shit is hyped, mine's hyper extended. I drop speech to release like my hands was greased. To each his own, this kid is nice to say the least. I'll take your mind like a rhyme and shaker, or comp falls like suicidals off skyscrapers. You're left wondering what I'ma come with. The only kids I fear, the ones that I run with. I take my name on the road and gain fame as I break down lanes in the breakdown lane. I'll get my props when I hitchhike. Then I'll leave your ass in a ditch off the mass pike. My mind open up and flows over holy tracks. Don't even say goddamn, that shit wouldn't hold us back.
When herbs approach, I flows from my throat and promote all my words equal noteworthy quotes. Inclines to bend minds with 10 times the intensity. Represent density with the Senate's chemistry. React quick to restrict your strategic to collegiate. I'm strictly mental like paraplegics. Crabs peel quicker than dead skin, making your head spin. When I talk soup like breaking that ass apart. Don't let that crab shit start. Shame and start strong blood like graphic art. Call me a dick because my style gets out of hand. I'm bringing the drama like that babies in a garbage can. Fuck any crab kid who think he's the rawest. I'm turning bullies of the block into accidental tourists.
Pushing kids off the plank.
Who's sleeping on me like a trank? Breaking rappers down. One pouring salt in a gas tank. So hang it up, son. Mail back your styling. Right return to sender. Shame is Ryan. You're welcome to enter hell, son. Step up and get your bell rung. And be a fell one to Shay's rebellion. Now you wanna bear witness to the avalanche. Now
you gotta chill.
You had your chance to test the goal off. Going toe to toe. Yo, oh, my bad, son. That's an overflow.
time. Times. When I rang your bell, you thought it was Avon. Sight kid, it's Operation Radon. Stay calm, you always want to be in the spotlight. Now the whole world's got the battle fight via satellite. Grab your mic for some closed caption rapping. Don't think it can't happen. Direct mic to face slapping. Slap them in the Boston Crab, now they lost their gap. Handing you more L's than your niggas do. I'll figure you out, then mow you like Bond do. When I harm you, my thing swamp you impromptu. Hit the mosque like my man Salam do. There ain't no excuse, kid, I was mad Trump too. Ask my mom do, you ain't no comp do. I stomp like shoe, kick more shit than do. Who do you think you are, nigga? You can't be raw. Do you know who we are? God's angry, now attacking all central nervous systems of your family.
Yo, every MC want flex, but most drop the whack context. My style like the God is complex, opposite to yours like concave to convex. Most niggas focus on clocks or on text, or maybe on sex. How deep's your intellect, huh? Shallow like the kiddie pool, cause all you niggas care about is which city rule. But my steez transcends geography. I work too hard to be labeled by my position on the globe. Akrobatic style will crush your lymph nodes. I question why most rappers are in nymph mode or pimp mode. Will your ego or the earth first explode? The world is full of players, but what's the game? Is it pursuit of respect or pursuit of fame? That car that you drive ain't really bringing status. It only brings the hoe with the backside that's fattest. I guess it all depends on how you look at it. But I'm angry cause I'm constantly surrounded by this crooked shit. Angry, not because I think I'm the man, I'm just angry at the matters at hand. Yo, understand.
It's complex, God's chosen ones, venting anger, son.
How they getting done?
Ripped out with a hanger, son, abort that shit. Counterfeit, we don't support it, contorted. Back in the lab, you're just distorted, reported. Crabs in our zone get deported, for sure, kid. Sipping green bottles, that's imported, it's morbid. I stay in my rest to train my brain, to rise above the whack, same time maintain on a plane. Most cats consider abnormal, immortal. Mind shifts and drifts through a porthole. Fakes emit poisonous gases when they bleed, it be karma. The snake charmer, son, take heed, true indeed, God. What you see, God, what you be, God, what it is. True indeed, God, what you see, God, what you be, God, what it is.
God's angry men, Seamus the God awfuls come to hang 10. Duck MCs unreluctantly from their brainstem. Establish the fact that you get smacked in my habitat. My raps attacking visionaries like a cataract. I decompose opponents like a cobra to a rodent, raising my power like an exponent. Can you handle the dismantler? Channeling stamina through a 12-inch diameter or radius. I'm one of God's angriest. Flipping, I take a shank to your pancreas. My mind's combat reacts like a wombat. Don't keep a real kid and fake guilt like hypochondriacs. I annihilate those that violate. Lyrically, I'm android. Your mind stays primate. We put in fear and heart like a tub of sodium when God's angry men step to the podium.